goodness, I can't believe the Patriots, they just won. They just won. And they're headed to the AFC Championship for the first time since in the 2018-19 season, that game they faced off against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the first time since a long time, and Drake May, what a performance for him. Drake May, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Yes, he had the strip sacks, but here's the thing. Good quarterbacks, great quarterbacks, winning quarterbacks, they come through in the clutch. Not only when they're perfect, but when they're imperfect. Drake May, he had some mistakes, but he came through. Played amazing for the Patriots in the big moments. Like when the Pats were up 21-16 over Houston, they cut it to a 5-point game. Fairbairn mirrored those field goals. Texans were trying to come back into it. They were trying to claw their way back. Also, May with that pass to Diggs at the end of the first half. That was super clutch as well to make it a 2-possession game. His pass to Booty. Kayshon Booty, perfectly thrown pass by May. It's a tough catch. It's a tough catch for Kayshon Booty. He lunges out, extends, makes the catch. He juggles it to himself. That's a crazy catch by Booty, and he's finally living up to everything. He had a good year last year as well. I was looking at the stats, forgot how solid of a year he had. His stats are very similar last year to this year. He actually had more regular season receiving yards last season than this, but because the Patriots are a good team, they're in the hunt, it makes such a difference, and I think the Pats are going to get it done against Denver. They have to. They have to get the win against the Broncos. This was the biggest challenge in the AFC that they were going to face, especially, again, I feel terrible for the Broncos, their fans, Bo Nix. Hope he has a speedy recovery soon, but Pats going up against a player they drafted in Jarrett Stidham, that's a game they should win. This was the toughest test in the AFC. What a game for May. Stevenson did well. Stevenson also, have to talk about him. Kind of an unsung hero for the team. Did really solid in the fourth quarter when Pats needed to chew down the clock, keep it going, and just run it down, win the game. Henderson, he got bottled up, but he's not really a schematic fit for against the Texans defense, so I'm not surprised that that happened. Ramondre Stevenson, though, 16 carries, 70 yards. Long of 20, really, really solid. That 20-yard rush set up the original touchdown pass of the game for the Patriots. May's pass to Douglas. Just great scheming also by the Patriots. Whether the Texans were running man, zone, anything, the Pats had their number. Yes, there were the turnovers, but it was just a wet weather game. It was a tough game for turnovers. That stuff was unreal game for the Patriots, and they should get it done against Denver next week. They really, really should. I thought they were going to win, but I didn't know it was going to be with this much offense. Yes, they were stopped at some points. They were. The Texans are a very good defense. They had periods where the Pats really did struggle, but they came through in the big moments. That's the important thing. Drake May came through when it mattered the most. A rating of 100 against the Houston Texans is wild. Kayshon Booty, 75 yards receiving, a touchdown. Crazy. Diggs, Douglas, everybody's pitching in, and getting Stephon Diggs also. Have to applaud the Patriots front office for getting Stephon Diggs, because if your number one guy is marked on Diggs, the number 2 guy maybe is marked on Booty. 3 guys on Douglas. That's a really solid receiving core. Hunter Henry didn't even have a huge game. Only 1 catch for 5 yards. If he goes off as well, it's a solid receiving core. Besides Diggs, maybe they don't have like another huge guy, but it really gels together well. Also defensively, Christian Gonzalez, what a game for him. 9 total tackles, 1 forced fumble. Carlton Davis, an unreal interception early in the game. That first pick, that was crazy. He somehow got his body down in bounds. 2 interceptions for him. Carlton Davis. Craig Woodson, interception and a fumble recovery. Everyone was pitching in on defense, which is crazy. Marcus Jones also. He had an interception. That pick 6, 26 yards to the house. Huge play by him. Everyone was pitching in. It was a huge team effort, and the Patriots just get it done. Great performance. They only had 17 more total yards than the Texans, but those turnovers, the big moments, situational football, when it mattered most. Also, to go for it on 4th and 1 at the beginning of the game. That pass to Douglas, they could have easily kicked the field goal. Now, you definitely go for it in that case, but just the solidly aggressive play calling, believing in your team even in the tough weather, that makes a huge difference. What a game by the Patriots. They're headed to Denver next week.